Alright, so, as I was saying, I want to get this junction in here, replace this thing, get the split lanes going, and just fix up that, like this track going through the center is not doing any good things to this junction. And then also join up the mainline section here, which I already drew out. Hey, JD plays auto hosting, very nice. I actually did some decorating offline, so there's this sort of stuff going on in here. Because solar clashed with the old setup, solar's been moved, so all of solar is moved. Unfortunately, I messed up the blueprint, so it's got this interesting pattern going on now instead of this checkerboard pattern, which it should be, but I don't really want to change it. Unless I change... Although I could change this junction, because it is pretty far away from... Yeah, it's pretty far away from here, so I could change it, the junction, so that it fits, and then I could move solar up again. Also, I thought I saw... Yeah. Yep, re-roll. See, I did something wrong. Re-roll the whole thing. So I'll move the whole solar field up at some point. I think more stuff down here. Yeah, more down there's died. So iron, also, you might be impressed with this. So there's now 1, 2, 3. So iron 3, iron 7, iron 8, iron 9, and iron 11 all make use of this, these patches here. One job. You can actually see them stuttering because I set some logistics network condition on it. I set it to mine only until there's 90,000. I think it wasn't 60,000 in the network, which is quite interesting. In theory, they should be sleeping actually. Can't argue with the results. There might be something to it. I mean, having, what was it, 3,000 bots is completely negating what I've done to the drills. But oh well. In theory it should though reduce fairly naturally. Like, every other time I've done this there was the 3 triple patch which I had I think 5 stations also on down there originally. Hey, there's a bucket with a sub there and down goes due to the map. Thank you very much for the sub there. 15 months. I also saw due to the map actually used the September $1 resub, and so did Engie while I was offline. Very much appreciated. You're getting down to... the other thing I've been doing is I got a ruler here for a 416 siding. I still don't know where these things are going to fit. Like, that thing's huge. So that's going to be one of those long-term projects. Although it's likely this whole base is going to shift up to butt up against the concrete there. So I'll gain some room there because I really don't want to push this track much lower. That and it's a pain to move. So the key thing I wanted to do was some junctions, like mainly over here, junction here, finalize that. Which I think, this will need to be 416 as well eventually, but this whole thing I'm going to need to rework. I've never liked it. It's just never worked out. Another thing I want to do is rework oil a little bit. This here has always been a bit of a hack, and so I want these to go directly into refineries. I don't know if it's on map. No, it isn't. Refineries and solid fuel production here, and then separate out the solid fuel production from the rocket fuel production, which I'd very much like. I like to separate them out, and also spread these out a little bit further. Like the plastic could probably go over a little bit further. Like these are really cramped, and lubricant is sort of I don't like it. I'm actually wondering about doing a kind of sandwich layout where oil trains come in to there and then round the top this time. So it comes in across there, and then I bring all of these down, and so there's no tracks in the center anymore. So the tracks are on the outside instead. And then revert it back to a shunt type train stop. Although we'll see, because I may convert the plastic over to belt as well, because then it could, if I do that, then it could lay horizontally. Same with most of this stuff actually. Although I think explosives is fine as it is, and acid, could go either way. Oh yeah, junction time. Oh yeah, and this thing is counting every second as giving input there is steel per second, and output is steel per minute equivalent, so I was multiplying it by 60. So this is just counting the items going through. Because I was curious how much was it eating. It turns out it was actually pretty accurate. It was, when they were maxed out, or mostly maxed out, it was consuming 12,000 per minute, which is what the furnaces needed. Which I think I finally fixed. Finally. I think I also... yeah, I did that to sort out that. Yeah, the problems with the steel supply... that seems to have just completely died. Yeah, it's just the same old problem. There's not enough iron ore coming in, and these trains probably not really long enough for what I'm trying to do. And I think also, yeah, that lot's dying. What is iron? Iron 2, I believe, is you, yeah. Oh, that patch is gone. Yeah, gains and beacons too. I think they're 48. There was like 200k there last time I looked. It's down to 26k. It's ridiculous. I might need to move that beacon. Oh, that steel. I was very depressed. It's Crisis. How you doing? Bloop. 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 Now, I want to go in the general direction of copper 9. Pretty good Friday evening. Wonderful. Hope everyone else's Friday morning or Friday evening is doing pretty well. Slowly going through your YouTube playlist to watch all of it. Oh yeah. It's actually quite extensive now for this map. There's actually, I think, another 5 queued up before I get to the next Factorio extended Mega Base video too on there. Let's have a look. So I was working on it earlier. Let's see, I just did, I think today's 45, then 46, then 47, then the Factorio Extended Mega Base, then 40, oh, I haven't uploaded 48. Good thing I checked. Pseudocube, how you doing? Love the spacious rail layout. It's proven to be really, really good for the high throughput trains. I think I wanted this for the coal, actually. Come to think of it. Oh yeah, this was the after the Great Saga of finding coal 2. Yeah, that was coal 2 right there all along. Yeah, I actually wanted that, so I better reinstate it. Let's give it the 500. Makes me want to go back to my own base and rework that to 600 signs a minute on Marathon. Oh, on Marathon. Having said that, I actually considered doing that myself. I don't know that I can do it though. Oh yeah, I was going to say also something that also I've been working on. I have been doing my own recording of the Earth Map 30 Science Pack game, and I'm going to do some reduced down videos. So hopefully I'll get those going soon. Modules. Always need modules. Modules are good. I feel like my level's wrong too. Every time. You like to see those? Let me check. Or am I just not talking as loud? It's possible. Although it could be the OBS update. I installed a new OBS earlier. Remove. Now, funny you say that. Where are we at? Where's the thingy? There it is. So, this is the thing here. This first day is 4.5 hours. It's now down to 2 hours 31. Also, Exterm, talking about food does have its benefits. Oh yeah, that's something to look out for soon. Oop. Let's get this coal going. That didn't connect. It's rude. There we go. So 1080 60 FPS is awesome. It is. I like it. Even if I can't quite do the bitrate. It's a little bit low, but I keep the recordings nice. Hey Lucas. Work at robot speed research makes building look epic. Oh, I like the high robot speed. Okay. Wish it didn't have to work. Ah. Oh well. What the hell was this? It's coal too. Oh. Now you do not rename these under any circumstances. There we go. Or do I have to earn money somehow? Hey, Mima. I want to play Factorio. Alright, let's head back this way. This probably doesn't need the 4-lane anymore. But we'll deal with it for now. Need job for things and stuff? Yeah. It's like that, isn't it? Things and stuff are good. Bop-a-da-bop-a-da-bop. Uh-oh. Oh, you can go over there now. I think that outpost did need construction bots. Actually, where did they go? Oh, they went there. Yep, there they are. They move like without non-infinite speed now. Love it. Hey, have some biddies. Thank you very much for the bits there. Chipping away at Mr. Bucket. You're making Due to the Map's life a little bit easier there. Live junction work. It's the only way I roll. I got an idea. Just do that. There we go. Oh, hello, train. How you doing today? Just gotta watch out for the return journey. That train's keen. They really sneak up on you. Like, I check the map periodically, and it goes from no train on the mini-map when I check to surprise train, like that. Now for increments of 10. That's 1. That's 2. Oh, there's 3, apparently. And there. Whee! Damn murderous trains. You're running nuclear fuel for this map? Yes, I am. It is all the way over here. Each one of these little 2x4 stamps is 1 gigawatt. And they're in pairs. So what's that? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16. Yeah, 24 gigawatts. That's the one. I was trying to think 26, but no, it's 24. I think there's a little bit like 1.01 or 1.1, come to think of it. Lucifer appears, eh? How's Lucifer doing? Goes through quite a bit of fuel. I don't like regulate the fuel anymore. Shiny rocks. Is this actually used? I think it has actually finally used up all of the stuff in the network. Yeah, it's just got to use up those now. And then it's finally done. Sleepy? Ha. I'm doing pretty good, although I'll be sleepy soon myself. Dropping frames. It did drop a few then. Internet's been a bit wacky lately. No, don't get rid of those. I need those. Or do I? No, I don't. Let's return them to the base. There's only 540 frames that just went into nowhere land. The blueprint's on the paste bin, if you want to have a study of it. It's designed to be fairly UPS efficient. Fairly as in very. I don't think there's any free holes. Ignore my reminder. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, I did see your. No, I did see your reminder. I forgot to, because this. I didn't really plan for this one, so I didn't set up for it. This was very spontaneous because I found out that I was probably not going to be able to do most of the weekend. Now. Yeah, so sorry about that. I do actually want to start using the wireless transmission. Because in theory this is actually quite intensive on the UPS, having these signals. So it's something I should stop doing. Now. Thinking. Don't cross the track. That's why you don't cross the track. Let's grab a blueprint. Can make bigger small groups. Ooh. Hey, finding a 37 pot challenge? better now that we've got a proper base going instead of that spaghetti nightmare. That spaghetti nightmare is really hurting. But the decider will be if we can get better military before the behemoths and big biters really start coming. Because that base was starting to hit a lot of bases out to the east, which is going to be a problem. So we're either going to get the military going in time, or we're probably going to be overrun because our military tech's too far behind. Now. So you should pull back about there. I made that complain. Zip over before it's danger time. It needs to move over a tile, that's why. Similar sort of story here. So tempted to give a few hundred to make it a 40 stack challenge as well. Oh, I mean, it might be a laugh. I don't know if Exterm will appreciate it. Hey, I'd probably be up for it. Train. They can't get on this track, can they? No, good. Haven't done that yet. Alpha Trash System Way, Ben, you were talking about some kind of logistics train idea you had. It was some time ago. Ah! Oh, having said that, there was a few that I had. There's two. Technically, they're both kind of running, but I haven't set them up fully. The first one is, the one from a long time ago was this one, the logistics train, which I'm guessing is the one you're talking about. Which is, this thing, it automatically supplies stuff as it's requested. There's actually nothing calling right now. So this train will send out fuel, most of the time it'll send out fuel, it's even killed me, as it's needed. So there's a control station here for it, and so it's got a list of things to maintain in the logistics network here. So 50 nuclear fuel, all these components, whatever they are, and all these components. And so whenever the inventory, the logistics network falls below these values, it'll request more automatically. Yeah, it's the opposite of a trash system. Yeah, so as the nuclear fuel is being consumed, it'll bring more in. It'll help build the steam plant automatically, so it was automatically bringing in more turbines and pipe and crap. If I do brick here, it will automatically bring more brick because it's set in the request there, 2000. And it's not particularly fast, but it will happen over time. So every network must have those listed items. Yeah, if you want it kept, or if you want it requested, it needs these in here. This is actually part of the trash system too, so this is it's trash system whitelist. I think it's actually off at the minute too. But these are automatically whitelisted when you enter them in. I'm actually still waiting for it to call for nuclear fuel or something. Everything's too happy. This train's too good at its job. This train's actually another one which is meant to bring construction bots, chests and such to outposts. It's basically there to bring the stuff that I always forget to bring, but I haven't set it up fully yet. And yeah, this thing figures it all out. It's headache inducing. I've already forgotten how this thing works. It's ridiculous. It apparently works. Ooh. Oh, it's producing nuclear fuel, that's why. There's one down here. All it does is request solar components and radar. Same thing. I don't think radar... Oh no, they are whitelisted. But yeah, whenever I'm doing solar, the train will automatically bring more solar components to help build it as it's needed. And then oil-based, same story again, only it's set up to bring like trains and brick again, because I think that was what I was last doing. And yeah. And nuclear fuel. Yeah, so whenever these items are needed, it'll summon it. I'm still waiting. Normally, like, it'll call for nuclear fuel by now. That's usually pretty frequent. Apparently not. I'll finish building this. Hey, Starmon! 1, 2, 3, so I should be turned there. So with UPS FPS, it's because the latest version of the game makes the frames more consistent than before previous versions. It's more optimized, so you can do more with... or you can do more... the belt optimization was a big deal. Yeah, the renderer hasn't really changed. It's just that seating's been optimizing everything. Yeah, I was going to go to sleep. Not anymore. I'm struggling to explain UPS, which is something I normally wouldn't struggle with. Yeah, hello train. Not quite sure if that's right or not. Were we getting the same frames before? In 15, I was getting 17. 16, version 16 got it back up to 60. I don't know what this improvement 17 actually does. So I can cut that now. Yeah, and so they now go round. Incoming. Live junction work is where it's at. With the same map, yep. The belt. That's what the belt optimization did. It's that big of a deal. Ooh. This is a bit more difficult than I thought it was going to be. So they're improving, optimizing after 15 as they fix most of the other before that. Oh, yeah, the build optimization was long overdue. There. I'm off by a tile. There we go. Train. Train again. Hopefully no train. Still hopefully no train. This might need to be more traditional for now. Yeah, so in 15 I was only getting 17, and that in 15 it was 50. It was like 17 UPS with a 1600 signs per minute base. In 16 that went back up to 60, and that was why I started doing the 2 red belts, because that huge improvement. And then that went down to 30, and then I upgraded PC, and now it's back to 60 again. You go there. Hey, Munich, how you doing? What are you doing today? Live junction work. So I'm feeling extra dangerous. That needs to be there. You go there. Go there. Oh, you need to be one of those. Does overflow for the trace to make everything factory has an excessive amount of coal. Send it to load plastic. No, it's that's something I haven't figured out how to do yet. Because well, actually, the make everything currently it actually requests it back into the coal loaders here. Yeah, I think most things it actually sends back into there. Yeah, I tried it with a solid fuel though to send solid fuel away. And it didn't work. A 15-month resub. Thank you very much there. Brought into HNS. This one's really warping my brain. I don't know why. You... Blam. Hashtag everything is fine. Yep, 15 months. It's crazy, isn't it? Missed chain signal, crossing to left going south. Okay. Crossing left lane. Sure. It's got the high vis on. Don't even have that on. How far apart do you decide to put the diagonals? I actually have two spacings. So the normal spacing is a roboport. So, oops, don't stand there. So on a horizontal, you can squeeze a roboport in. On the... I don't know, I have to go over here, I think. Watch for trains. Loaf is purple. Yeah, here on the diagonal, you can actually see both combinations. So I'm able to fit a roboport in the center. And then one slight change I do to that, because this spacing does look a bit weird, is I make it a tiny bit tighter for parallel tracks on diagonal. So you can't fit a roboport in the center. So like two tracks, going either direction, it'll be a roboport's gap, diagonal. And then if it's more tracks, I'll usually tighten it up a little bit to group them together. And that stops them looking a little bit weird, because they tend to look, like the roboport gap tends to look a bit off normally. Oh dear. Oh, we're back. Hooray! Yep, seems to be gargling back to life. Twitch problem. What was I last saying? Yeah, had the same problem? Really? Interesting. Hooray, we're all back. I have an exterminate death witch at the moment. I think I might be showing off. Yeah, so I was saying that there's normally a Roboport's gap and then a little bit tighter there. Now we have to stream again. I have no idea what happened then. I'm trying to think of an example now where I kind of have to deviate from that. Maybe... I was missing a bloody... Yeah, these sorts of junctions... Like, once you get into junctions like this, you have to start modifying and modulating the spacing to suit the signaling. Like, these sorts of crossings where you have... like two diagonals and then a third one going through, you want them all to cross on the same point. So you would modulate these so that they always intersect together. OBS stopped, but the connection was full. Interesting. I wonder if it's a problem with the latest update, because I did update earlier. It's usually diagonals that are a problem. Over here is probably a good one. See, the spacing's just all over the place to try and get everything crossing at the same point. Like it's same. These three are the same, and then this one's further out. It's just going to be all over the place no matter what. And same here. I think that's actually the Roboport gap in there, right there, and down in there. And then this is even bigger again, just to make it all fit. Can log into Facebook when you use your phone Wi-Fi? Can't log in. Weird. So yeah, that's how I normally decide it, is I normally go by one Roboport spacing. But yeah, the exception to the rule on top of that though is junctions. You have to be flexible for junctions. Alright, back down here. What was it? Leftmost? I can't see it though. Oh, there it is. Unless that was a different one. To what Pizza Luigi said. Alright, let's bring this back. Bring it back. This is probably going to be version 1 of many iterations of this junction. There. And there. Excellent. Just kill that. And you. It's about to mark it in pain. I think I might have been a bit short actually with the track there. Yeah, sometimes it's really hard to spot the signals when there's a problem. I know I do have that problem many times. Train 2, 4, so about there. Is that right? Oh no, these are a bit longer, aren't they? Yeah, that's fine as it is. Log in with normal dial-up internet but can't log in with phone Wi-Fi. Oh god, dial-up. Oop, train. Whoops, wrong one. You. Okay, we'll clear that out. I think that's it. That's it for now, at least. Yep, dial-up is still definitely a thing, believe it or not. So it's not a complete junction yet. Like, the trains can go round, or they can go across, just like that. Trains coming down, or coming along here can go down, or they can go up. Trains can only come down this way, so I need the same thing going through there. Can you get blueprints out somewhere? Exclamation mark blueprints. Has most of them. I know there's a few missing. I think I got to fix the... last one I fixed was actually the train stops one, because it was actually missing the trash and packs updates. Yeah, that should have been there. Oh, and paste bin as well. I forgot that was a thing. Gotta have all them aliases. I think I had dial-up until 2005 or 2006. And then regrettably had ADSL. It's the worst thing in the universe. Loop. Can make a Dropbox command that still links a paste bin. Actually want it to be slightly after the signal. Only a little bit more after than that. I don't think that was where I wanted it to be. That's also not supposed to be a chain. That is supposed to be a chain. You're meant to be there. There we go. And Signagali. And that's it. So that's the junction as it should be for now. As it's intended. And you can actually see the core section can be optimized. I could compress those down much tighter. Which is something I can potentially do now. I could also radar this sucker. Like so. Parallel trains. This does actually see a lot of action still. So let's think about this thing. Got inspired yesterday for the first time, quite a long time, to build a new rail bot smelters and Norse will use 10% less bots than the standard horizontal roaster, and steels will use 40% less bots. Wow. Bad English. Don't know how to say normal internet here. All internet comes from phone line, and I call it dial-up. Ah, so that would be, yeah, you'd be a DSL potentially then. Hey, Kill Bill. Or it could still be IDSN if it's Europe or Germany. I think they still have IDSN there. I know ISDN was a big deal over there, or in Europe. I'm trying to think where it was. Like, I know it was Germany, but I think also Austria, Hungary sort of areas as well. Modems traditionally were a no-no. For some reason they didn't like it. Malaysia. Oh, yep. From what I understand, Malaysia has what everyone fears, the Western world fears. I think it was Malaysia. Malaysia? I'm trying to think now. It might not have actually been. Essentially reducing the amount of robot ports by about half and running vehicle lines, smelters and robots tucked in on the exit. Ooh. Fiber optic. Okay. Basically just like I'd almost call it landline, but that's a bit of an old term. But yeah. Just got VDSL. Ugh. Bit hard to explain. Yeah, I'm having a hard time picturing it. I'm also trying to digest this, trying to reduce it. Amazingly, VDSL does exist here. It's a bit obscure though. How the hell am I going to do this? You know, it's really weird is that like everyone says European internet's the best, like German internet's the best, Dutch internet's the best, but it's like the best and the worst at the same time. And it leads me to believe that Europe isn't nearly as good as most people claim. Glass fiber until 2025. I get 140 on your VDSL. Damn. It's faster than mine. German internet is the 4 baddest in Europe. Pretty good, just over. Yeah, makes sense. What I see is it's generally good in urban and built up areas, and as soon as you go outside the big urban centres, it just falls off the cliff. It really needs like that. That's what I'm envisioning. Okay, to share. Yeah, you could give it a go. I just can't picture it at the minute. I think I'm tired. I might go to the other one for now, though. I've been wanting to do the other one for a long time. It's basically the same everywhere. As far as telecoms goes. It's hard to be with you on Friday. I've got at least another hour to go. Exterminator Nightmare Noodles. Whee! Then again, this one is just the stuff of nightmares. This monster. I think it's time to put it in. Blame the US, I say. We don't need a victory pole. It's a T-junction and a half, this thing. Oop, oop. Gotta be careful, everything is dangerous on here. Just because it's so busy, I'm gonna have to do that. To help clear it. The 2 turns cut in the middle of the intersection intentional. Yeah, they're not actually connected to anything yet. I need to move it over to fix it. Go bots, you can do it. Now, hopefully I get this right, because this is pretty damn confusing. There they are. Okay, now I need to cut the bottom. So all the trains will be searching for the bottom right now. There we go. Oops, that was the wrong side. Yeah. Alright, let's tear it up. This is going to bring some pretty epic track lag. But it needs to be done. Uh-oh, game froze. It's doing track lag. 5 seconds of track lag. So what is this monstrosity? This is the main junction into the for the ore trains into the base. And that is track lag. That is real track lag. So this will, funny enough, it'll only moderately improve the junction, but I want it done. So I should see it about there. It's a lot to do once it's in though. Nope, it ain't having it. I wonder what it's upset over. It's probably upset over robobots or something. Oh, that. Because it's inside the path now. Okay, so we can plug these back in. Get this built. Now, the thingy. Not that. There it is. So this is just the wire on its own. There we go. Don't need that anymore. We also have track lag, but it's all straight track. Yeah, track lag comes from number of nodes, not from like anything specific, like curves or anything. It's number of track nodes. I'm trying to think of a better way to describe it. Oh, it's off by a tile. Abort! I'm not joking, I do need to abort. See, that's offset. It's not, that shouldn't be. Let's get rid of everything. So much track lag. I'll probably have to trim some of that off. Copy paste undo in 17. Yeah. Pretty sure I fixed the alignment on it. Yeah, this should go straight up. Oh, it doesn't. Like, this should align, if I keep going up, yeah, it wibbles over a tile and then goes back into the center where it should be. And then it's on grid. So yeah, I need to focus on the bottom. So bottom is correct. It's naked. I gotta admit, I don't need undos or anything like that anymore because I've learnt to not make mistakes in the first place to need the undo. Alright, where's the thingy there? Better yet. Okay, you're in the center. I think that's it there. Might actually be that there. I think. Watching for 10 minutes and Twitch just notified that went live. Oh dear. It's gonna be one of those days. It's probably a good thing I won't be on most of the weekend then. If it's gonna be like that. That lines up. It's a good sign, generally. I might space these out. No, I have to space those out, actually. Yes, that's fine. Excellent. Progress. Progress is good. That doesn't look right. Two, four. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm confused. Ah, 4 there. Yeah, I had it and then I lost it. Oh. I see. Remember, don't make mistakes. Well, there's sadness happens if I do make a mistake. Or either that or they're just happy accidents. It's either or, really. What is it? Oh, it's uranium. I was wondering what that was. Conveniently, the bots brought me raw roboports. So they can do some concreting for me while I slave over this thing. Okay. Whoop, train. They're already making use of it. Yes, the top that's wrong now. In the form of this. Landfill. Okay, so the bottom one is the trains going to oil base. Yeah. Yeah, everything that's here needs to just shift out of the way. Yeah, because this whole thing's offset. Bloop. Something shocking it is. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, so these two are likewise, like you. These two, and these two? These two. They're ore trains, yellow. Let's do that in a bit nicer there. I'll change the colour slightly. Because green means it's exiting, and I'll change this too. Actually, make these green. Yeah, make these green. I'll make this one dark blue. Welcome to Factorio, particularly Motor's Factorio. We're insane, crazy, mad, and everything in between. Likewise over here. And work on live. Where working on live junctions is something you just do. Does that misalign the original future mojo problem? Yes. So I'm fixing the original future mojo problem. So this right here joins up with cyan here, and these joins up with yellow. It actually needs to... where'd it go there? It actually needs to split into 4 like this does. Looks like Stomach Stone would love to work. I should have brought him over for this, eh? What time will they update Friday Fun Facts? It should be impending. Like, pretty soon. When I say pretty soon, like the next... anywhere between 1 hour to 10 hours. Which is actually a pretty broad range, unfortunately. Likewise, this is also green. I'm putting these down just to hopefully help give an indication as to where everything goes. Wait. Uh-oh. You're not meant to be green. You're meant to be blue. Magenta. It comes around to there. And comes around to there. There. I suppose this white. White. This is a bit of a specialty one. It actually joins up with magenta on the other side here. Family's first breakfast snack. Can I stream anymore? Yeah. I do want to get back to that. I just wanted to do a few things in this base, somewhat in preparation for 17. Not that I have any idea when it's coming out or anything like that, but I want to get it ready for any changes that may come up. So, and I also want to get it ready for an exterminator tour, because he was asking for bases, and I was thinking maybe it's time I submit this base again. So I wanted to tidy this up and make it all look nice and proper. Alright, so I'm no closer to having any clue as to what goes where. When did you put the refined concrete in? I've been adding it over time for the past few months. The last bit down here actually did over the last few days, like around there I think was last time. Yeah, up top's been that way for since I last really hammered this base, which is in a few months now. That'll do. So I'm getting the important things done. Decorating. Should there be some north-south? Minimal. There might be one PAX train and so far, and that's it. And it may be stuck as well. It very likely is. Yeah, it's stuck. Okay. Let's get the exit traffic done. This does need some tweakage in the form of that. This is going to have to drop down much lower than what I thought. Yeah, it's going to have to do that. The whole idea of this junction is to get the crossing here as tight as possible and as uniform as possible, so that's why it's done that way. Alright, so he's going to cross. This will have to move. In saying that, you actually go there. Like that. Hey, made it in. Submitting this space? Yeah, I want to. With any luck, I can create his player character standing next to this power pole. With any luck. Which would be hilarious. Yeah, and then these need to cross over to like there. So I actually need two more down here. This comes up there. So... and get ye olde chain. Ugh. Fine. Yeah, last time Extern was in here was the 1600, so he hasn't actually done a tour of this version. Minimize length of track where multiple chains. Yeah, exactly. Although I think I've just undone it all now. Because this thing that I didn't think about. Let's clear out that. Let's grab this now. Oh, incoming. All of the incoming. That's going to be movement. Yeah, I see trains moving. So trains can now get in, but they can't get back out. When they get back out, it's going to be deadly. Yeah, there's a bit long. I might need to bring that up to there and then cross further down. One chain missing. Yeah, I need a refill on signals. Oh no. Train. Train. Trains everywhere. In fact, I'm going to do that. Where the hell's that going? Yeah, that can go into there for now. Oh, Pax train's back. Fling this thing around here. Don't stand there. Anything and anything could be live right now. I'll just fix this corner. There we go. At the last top left. Top left. Oh, I think I just deleted it actually. Signals. So what should be happening is the train should all be occupying... Where are you going? You shouldn't be doing that. Oh, right, because of that. Because it's off by a track. Better fix that, actually. Ugh. Oh, Duke's in the way. Can't have Duke in the way now. I can't touch this. It's been a while since I played it. I did delete it. That's enough of that. So all of these need to shimmy over. And that'll fix that problem. That's made using Miditorio, which is a thing that you input a MIDI file and it spits out a combinator build which plays it back. It's really cool. It's part of Autotorio, I believe, the website. Yeah, so you just feed in the website a MIDI file. I put Grabag into it and got this out of it. It did, however, take a fair bit of tweaking to do that, though. It wasn't an easy one to do. Is that the right length for a shimmy? It doesn't actually... yeah, probably. I'm going to straighten it in eventually. Do I have nice landfill on? I do, yes. I saw it, I was like, that, and I was like, oh yeah, nice fill. Yeah, they're all stacking up now because this train can't go anywhere. Hokey cokey. It means I need to do shimmies over here actually too. Because you are not something. There we go. Yeah, see, these are all queued up because of that train. I don't even think, yeah. None of its stuff's connected yet. Oh, speaking of, I didn't actually signal this properly. It's better. Let's tidy it up. Sorry, this looks like computer circuits, at least from map view. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Best landfill mod would be nice fill, but it makes tiles a few shades darker, so you always know it was landfilled. Oh yeah. It's too bad it's not possible to do that, as far as I can tell. Where's that at? There it is. Let's not get too keen just yet with that. There's a lot of reshuffling to be done. Daddy Croon, how you doing? Blop. Okay. 4, 8, 12. You. So this one at this point crosses. To there. Like so. Does that work? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Question is, does the other one work? It should. Oh, not like that, it won't. Try to make a train system where two trains would move side by side. Same distance. Essentially, double trains gave up too much mayhem. Sounds like a laugh. I'll pull those back a little bit. Okay. There's one. Here. Oh god, I'm making it wider. I need to stop. Ah, yeah, corners, because different radius. Oh boy, it's bigger. Hey, some oil trains. Alright, next step. So 1, 2, 3. So it then comes to here. Huh. So it needs to like do a diagonal. Always mind the gap, yes. Extra thick. I've never actually seen that. And it's region blocked on YouTube. So I can never see it. I think. Maybe. Possibly. It's just getting ridiculous. Region blocking the memes. Only in Europe. Okay. So yellow gets to yellow now, the bottom two. It should actually go to all of them eventually. I need to think about it a bit more down. It should do it down here, but yeah, as I say, it needs more thinking. Oh, don't say that. It's like those built fast corners. Let's extend the Roboport range temporarily and get some of this done. Bop. 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 There's one downside. I changed the map pan to right mouse button, so I can't right click stuff like that because it just does that. So it deletes one dot and then just pans the map. More crossy bits? It is more crossy bits time. I think. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Hmm. Well, that's gonna be an issue. This needs to be up a tile. Up here. Can have a little viewing platform in here. Uh-oh, ran out of track. I'm not in robot range. Train. Hi, train. How you doing today? Yep, it's all live again. Next safe zone. Well, let's request in some of that. Some of that. Yeah, so far so good. Mine has a few teething issues. Are we there yet? There we go. Thank you, autosave. I don't think I need that much. Up too close. Let's move these up out of the way a little bit. Almost there. I could use this to indicate a crossing, and the crossing goes through there, diagonally through there, and then back across again. There we go. Put another train counter in there. Oh, I don't want to touch it. I really don't. Each movement requires careful study of the map. I see a lot of the trains are all jammed up too, which can't be good. Why are they all stuck up? How did you... Start moving then stop. Did I... Oh, I guess I pulled that up, yeah. Done it finally? Ooh. Ah. It actually doesn't fit. Fortunately, that particular one doesn't matter because all three of these, like, of all these three, only one can be occupied. Any one track can be occupied at any one time, as it turns out. I remember seeing that one before. Hey, Sora, the Twitch Prime sub there. Thank you very much. Slight distraction from the mayhem that is this thing. Train. That's not right. That's the PAX train track. It's basically all it's used by is the outpost builder and the PAX trains occasionally. And it can't go around the top. Pretty sure that... Oh no, I thought there was something wrong with this. Using this particular combination. Maybe not. Oops, already one there. So it's fine. That's better. It's clear, it's clear. I think that looks good. I screwed up. I'd completely forgotten what I was doing. It was fine before. Damn it all. Trust in past me. Past me knows what he's doing. This needs to go out way further. I wonder if they're going to see any more. Yes. Hello, train. Nothing wrong with the contraption? Pog footy. Ah. No more footy emotes. Ah. Go on already. So you want to splop yourself there. 1, 2, 3, Factorio's alive. I just did. Worker Robots OP. Yep, Worker Robot Speed 18 will do that. And it comes along here. And then a burp along here. Might as well for alignment's sake. 4. There, derp. I might need to clear some of these out. Oh, that can't be good. Gotta be careful stopping trains on junctions like that. How do you build a block for robots to make without using blueprints? How do you get the robots to destroy something? Deconstruction planner, which is that thing there. You know, the bots are never going to do it. To be fair, they're probably coming from the other side of the base. Off you go. How do you build a blocker for the robots to make without blueprints? Do you mean the... like that? That's just holding down shift. Shift ghosts items. So I just held down shift when I started the rail planner, and then the rail planner is just... it's not restricted by reach or anything. Go train, you can do it. Okay, maybe you can't do it. Why can't you? Oh, right, because I pulled the bit of track up. I went a bit far. I did it. A little bit further. Right about there. Alright, so... take up that. Oop, that's a down arrow. Gotta be careful with the arrow keys. You splop there. You splop there. These are technical terms, by the way, if you weren't aware. Very technical terms. Okay, you can go round now. Perfect. It sort of helps with the staggering, with a busy junction. Helps them get it. It helps two get across at a time. Speed run guy do just held like button instantly distributed as he ran. Oh yeah, control right click splits whatever you're holding in half. Into a chest. Meow. So same should apply there. So now trains are going to be exiting like nothing else. Did that thing again. Hey, there we go. It's back. Let's have a look. Is there anything on the Twitters and that kind of crap? Not seeing anything. Mr. Amnidison. Negative there. What are we at? I might finish a bit earlier if it's going to keep doing that. Guess it wasn't meant to be. Oh. Ugh. What was that? UPS just disappear down the black hole. Naju. Yeah, it's the principle I use all the way around here too. GD? G-Dragon. G-Dragon number 3000. Identify there. Yeah, that's really effective. It's a monster T-junction, that is. It does work pretty well. It actually still has some issues though. Some parts of it are not long enough. What was that doing? Let's try compacting this down. And try not to get killed by that random pack strain. That would be embarrassing now, wouldn't it? Plop, plop. Oh wait. No, you don't go there. Damn it all. You go there. Nope, don't go there. Oh, this one's a low priority one anyway. Maybe use 100 blue packs. Just by the fact that trains keep zooming by... But satellite count stays the same. Yeah, that's... starved pretty heavily of materials. Yeah, look at that. 2 packs are missing. Blues and purples are missing, which is actually that's everything that depends on steel's missing right now. No such thing as completing. It's a state of mind. I think this needs the same treatment as before, with a bit of a twisty-turny thingamajigama. Da-da. There's been a few slight changes of plan with this thing, but it's mostly worked out. Probably plug this thing in soon. As in, like, when I mean twisty-turny things, I mean this here. So you go down. Sure. You go back to roboports. So they save in first base. It's horrendous. I can't load my first base anymore. It's version 12, which won't load. The game will only load saves from the previous 3 versions, 4 versions, something like that. Hi, train. I think starting 14. Yeah, I think 14 is the next version to get cut. Was it 13? Like there, 12. 15. Okay, so yeah, 13 will drop out on 17, so you won't be able to load 13 maps when 17 comes out. So it's probably a good idea to download a copy of 14 to load old maps or something like that. That's probably connected to something now, which just means that it's incredibly dangerous to be standing here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, there's a signal missing there. And there. What's the research item take? Worker carrying more than one item. Cargo size. Where is it? Cargo size. Goes up to +3. Yeah, so it's a total of 4 +3. Base of 1. Mods can extend it to like 50 or like have infinite cargo capacity, but there is a practical limit because most items don't go beyond a stack of 50 and a robot can't carry more than a stack. So it's kind of a waste. Kind of. Let's leave that back. Oh, apparently you're broken. There you go. Let's go over one more, then there. 2, 4, 5, sure. Good enough. Well, it's basically there. Can see again. Hey! T-shirt in the last 24 hours gameplay? No. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Now. I need a victim. I don't think that's going to summon a victim. Basically danger noodles. Effectively, they are out to kill you. Now this one down here... This one down here goes to this one up here. Like so. Likewise, this one up here, whoops, that's not where it's supposed to go. Connects to this lot here. And so that then goes up. It goes up on the inside to bypass all this crap and just go straight up. It's not insane at all, is it? Spacing's not right. There we go. Not everything looks fine. Hey Israel, how's you doing? Plop. I'm eating up most of the path space here. I was worried that I'd eat it all up, but it's like 3 wide now. That's fine. I'll have to tweak it a bit. Looks like a printed circuit, it does. I might need to tighten this one up. Like that. Just to get more room. Now I'm gonna do the signals, like so. That one needs to be on the corner, so that's fine. Signals here. Pretty sure, yeah, it reduces it down to 3. Actually, I'm forgetting one thing. This slot here needs to cross back over to here. So they need to swap spaces, like so. Then hopefully I can signal this. More or less. There. Uh-oh. I've released the trains. Run. Run while you can. Except for you. You're still not happy. Why are you not happy? African start. Well, there is a link in the comments of one of Exterminator's videos. There's a link to the mods. There's a picture of the mod settings. If anyone's able to find that, I think it's in the 3rd or 4th video. Are they all having that problem? Yeah, they are. Okay, so something's wrong. What's wrong? It's probably a signal or something. Yes, they should shimmy over there and then shimmy back. Ah, yeah, signal's wrong. That'll do it. Yep, now they're free. Yes, now they should all be moving. Just gonna hold it here for a second. Had to be a backward signal. Let us know if the train's being counted. Yes. Look at them go. Do I even ask how many trains? I have no idea. Well, there's 20 iron, 20 copper trains. For each outpost there's 4 trains, so that's 4 by 40. 5 stone outposts, 4 each, so another 20 there. And then another 40 there. So 40 coal trains plus 20 is 60 just in coal and stone. However many is there and there. And yeah, it just gets silly from there. Are you missing a... Oh yeah, I didn't finish signalling it. This is why as your parents decide you should never play a musical instrument. Oh, and the other one. Now I just got to connect the top. Ugh. Bah. Don't stand there. Why? Huh. It's just not getting any brakes. Ah, it's stopping on the track, that's why. So it's slightly off. Should be a signal just there. Okay, so that should be most of everything. Aha. Let them go. And you see they coming up. So these are off on their own. It turns in and they just keep going up. Perfect. Crossy bit needs to be a bit further to the left. Yes. I was slightly off. Oh, train. Hello, train. A bit more brick. Move, pick up the whole crossy bit and move it across. I don't want that crossy bit though. This one here. Not worth my time. So it needs to be like there. It's going to cancel the brick too. Bleh. Now the hope is I actually place it somewhere further across. When you said brick, I thought you meant grenade. Stone brick. How about cobble? I'm gonna get out of here. How about I make it extra tight? There's no escape. There's no safety from the junction. I'll make all the wall tight just so there's no escape. Yeah, I think that's everything now. Preparing for X. What gave you that idea? Hello, train. Whatever gave you that idea? Aw. Abort. It's actually off by a tile. Oh well. But if I bring that up close, it goes underneath. I should complain about that. Again. Makes me think the ones just below Crossy Beat zone or... Just don't see those are futile. Oh. Pretend it doesn't exist. Ah. Stupid power pole. Where's my concrete? Stand down. How you doing? Do you like my junction? It's not stupid at all. You can see it from space. The ones just above. I think these ones were okay. They just fit. Because I measured those with a train. The hazard concrete is for passengers to keep their toes safe from getting hit by the train. Ideally, yes. Gotta make him dance the junction. Hi, trains. How you doing today? Extra angry? So it shimmies down, rocket fuel train. Shouldn't I be getting stuff? I wasn't in robot range. Found one of your blueprints on Pastebin the other day. It was titled something like 8-lane junction for stupidity's sake. It may or may not have been made to fit your map, and it may or may not have been something I was planning on sneaking onto your map when you weren't paying attention. Oh, I made a nub. Oh, do you mean, did made of tin mean that one? I think it's also measured out okay. The trains are moving now because, yeah, it doesn't want copper. It needs to recover steel now. I think we used it. Back on the phone with JD. I'll have to check to see if he did use it. Cross your eyes and believe. Now, let's get to bricking. Let's beautify this thing. Okay. Yeah, so the objective is to now escape without being hit by a train. Shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't doesn't necessarily mean it's a guarantee. But yeah, so the junction itself, the wall needs to be extra tighter than usual because there should be nowhere to hide. It should be like, you should be safe nowhere. There should be no refuge. That way, if you're in there, in the junction, it's entirely up to your own wits and abilities to survive. One man and a train enters. One man and 150 trains enter. Will he survive? Escape without exterminating. If you end up in there, it's your own fault. Exactly. This will end up a tile out. There we go. So a little bit of yellow brick. A little bit of yellow bricks all gone. Naturally. I see singular dots, but I can't do anything about it. Harvesting every tree. Oh yeah, did we find the picture, or find what the map settings were? I've actually lost them myself. Yeah, as I say, it was I put it in the comment, or Extern put it in the comments of one of the videos. Okay, a little bit of the concretes. Oh. Ooh, what do I save? That made the cooler angry. I do still need to get out into there at some point. How about here? Dang it. Train. Because it's tight, it's even more difficult than normal to get through this thing. Yeah? Train. Scale of 12 when the default was 6. You guys are on... So we're on a scale of 2 with high detail, which is effectively 4. So if you're on a scale of 12 with a detail of 2, then you're effectively on 24. Assuming you put high detail on. And that can go there. Shift click while holding an item isn't working to quick add coal. Control click. That'll do it. Yes, control left click for a whole stack, control right click for a half stack to split the stack you're holding in half. Stupid bots. I think everything's running normally again, though. Aha. I think this up here is... yeah, it's too short. I'll have to change that. Good. It's integers only. It won't take fractions. Why am I going to regret this? Yeah, made it. I gotta get down the other side. Safety so far, safety so far. Made it. Snow challenge. Time to fix the shorty bits? Yes, it is. I want to do the wall down the bottom first, just get it out of the... oh, damn it. Get it out of the way. There. Let's tidy up underneath, of course. Tidy up as I go. I don't like having the brick poking out. And decon the rest. Yeah, you don't have to do that. There we go. Also, if you use deconstruction blueprint by accident, is there any way to cancel? Yes. If you do that, let's see. Yeah, so if I was to, say, carelessly do that, and then I can quickly hold down Shift, and then, Shift, and then, damn it. Shift, there it goes, and then it'll cancel. It's difficult to do it with these fast bots. But Shift is supposed to cancel it. It did eventually. Works every time, guaranteed. Guarantee, not a guarantee. Ew. That shouldn't be. No, that's fine. Rotation is weird, to put it mildly. Well, junction's kind of running. I think things are starting to kick up again. Yeah, it's more or less back to where it was. Probably about, yeah, 2700 is about where it normally sits, because it just can't get enough steel. Like this is all gargling again. There's a train. Okay, so now should be a safe time to dive across. Let's clear that out. Let's grab this. Let's find out where it needs to sit. I need a train to go across. Yeah, train. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit dangerous in here. Maglev trains. Electric trains. Alright, let's grab that. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There. Mika 2797. Thank you for there. I actually missed a few there too. But thank you guys, the ones that I missed for the follows too. I don't have the names now. Concentrating too hard now. You can tell I'm trying to dodge trains. So it's 4, 8, and then a bit over here. Like there. It's a bit of a guess. It's educated at least. Place temporary train for spacing. What I should have done was stolen a train for spacing. Oh, that can be closer. There we go, and there we go. Now we just need to see where they land. As soon as the train goes across. I think one should go across now. There we go. Ah, perfect. That's bang on. I can actually slide that back there. Yeah. Oh, hello. Where are you going? That's an odd way for the plastic train to go. Nothing should normally go up here. Oh, you got the same problem. No? Oh, that junction's got the problem that I never actually signalled it. See, you know these are good when the trains can move despite the fact that the things aren't signalled properly. Yeah, but this thing should actually be injecting into all 4 lines. That's the only thing that's missing. Never make mistakes. It's a good thing I don't have a quoting system. That could be embarrassing. On the westbound track exiting... So this one here, you mean? This track here is going on, it wants to go on the outside, which doesn't go into the, it wants to keep on going down that way. It doesn't want to go into the smelter. So these 4 lines are all trying to go into the smelter. The reason why they cross is so the train coming down here can get across the main junction, squeeze into this space here, and then do its own crossing here, with the trains coming up from the bottom that want to go into the smelter. It's not been run over yet. Almost as impressive as the train system. Yeah, same deal here. See, they the two tracks on the outside which don't come from the smelter, they actually this oil train will actually take it. The coal train too. The coal train should come down this way, I think. Yeah, coal train gets across those and then gets into this refuge to then cross the main junction. I haven't actually seen the junction this busy in a long time, and the same with the oil train. Distract them long enough. Well, the problem is I've got to escape here now. I should actually wire up some danger signals. They have no bearing on safety or anything. Aww. Say, like there. And there. Oh, I didn't actually put them close enough. Now this time I'll actually put them close enough so they cover all the lives. There. All red all the time. How about making it stop? Nah, I don't want to do that. All this is going to do is tell you that there's a train coming. It's not going to do anything about getting the train out of the way. It's just there to tell you that it's coming. So anything greater than 0. Like that. Get rid of the green. Let's blueprint it. Let's blueprint it all the way up. If I was particularly mean, I would change it to light up green whenever a train's coming through. Hey, Terminator. Stop. Ah, not much, just working on some train tracks. So many tripwires. This train's got the problem that it can't get out now. It's just silly. Yeah, got it. It's a disco. It is. And back to the chimey town. Let's move over there. I'm pretty sure it's a bit busier now than it ever used to be. And one last thing. Oh, I don't need to do that actually. I can blueprint it. Suppose fully running, trying to. It's short on, so it's like, oh no, it's actually up to full speed. It's 3,200. It's, that would be why the trains are really hammering. Yeah, it's probably short on steel though. Or at least, if it isn't, it's about, yeah, it's not quite there on steel. But sure trying. What does the number represent? Number of trains that have crossed each of those tracks. So you see the red glob is telling you which track it's highlighting. So 39,000 have gone through there. Hey, 100,000 have gone through that track. And 48,000 through there. So first track has broken 100,000 trains. And that one probably be next. Still 60? Yeah. I got an upgrade. Hey, 5.0 before the normal. If they were before normal, then I'd just have iron plate issues. But I know what you're thinking. I'm pretty sure this stupidity here has actually contributed to me actually having enough iron finally. I do get enough iron if I have all 20 iron trains running, and it's been running pretty close too, so it's just barely keeping up. Hey! And the 6-month resub there. Thank you very much. Want to move the steel over then? Could I do it in 17? Let's get rid of the tiles underneath. I hope. There it is. It would essentially mean swapping that to that. That's actually logistically very difficult to do. Like, I could bring trains in this side instead. Bring the train... Actually, that's what I used to do originally. That's why it is this way with steel here. It was because I used to bring the trains on the right-hand side across to the left. Zooms. So nuts. Yeah, it hasn't run like this in a long time. Train drag race. Well, it's not perfect, but I can fix it. There we go. And there. Perfect. I'll have to go over there and fix the rest. There's more here. Yep, can't be trying to save yourself on the edges here. Watch out there after you. May have blueprinted that second smackdown diagonals. I could have blueprinted one of the previous diagonals, admittedly. I think I can deconstruct that now too. Oh, it's finally in. Yeah, I just need to straighten that out now, ripple it all the way up. Oh, the wire. I forgot the wire. There we go, 55. This should be about what it drops down to, 55 to 50. For the base to be completely running. So 148 sounds about right. No, that's still not max. That's not doing all the circuits still. Red circuit's pretty close. Where is it? Blurp. Looks pretty good, actually. I think that is most of the green circuits running. It should be like 160k per minute for the green circuits. Yeah, it's pretty well running full speed. The Green River is flowing, as it should. It's been a while. I haven't highlighted the Green River in a long time. Yeah, 68 blue belts of green circuits. Yeah, it was 34 originally, so it's 68. And topped out at 80k on the original one. Especially the Uncle Scrooge money bin. See, if I leave it here long enough, it goes onto the thumbnail on the game page. And you know, all of it goes, well, like, so that's what goes to not red circuits and blue circuits, would you believe? Sorry, no. This here is what doesn't go to blue circuits and red circuits. All of that. This all goes to blues. And over here red, so there's 20 belts that go to red. I think it is. Yeah, 20. And then 30 something goes to greens. So yeah, of that, 8 to 8 doing make it do 6 to 8. That's right. That's a 6 to 8. Yeah, what you saying? Yeah, if you wanted a 6 to 8, you just use an 8 to 8. It's the same thing. But yeah, this is mining drills, solar panels, electric engines, everything else that's needed to make science. Everything else just goes to circuits. It's just ridiculous. And inserters, of course. See, mining drills. So half of it goes to mining drills, and then there's the other 4 belts. There should be electric engines there, and inserters. Inserters eats 1 full belt of everything that it needs. So 1 full belt of gears, 1 full belt of iron plate, 1 full belt of circuits. So it's still impressive that it's running. Yep, and the rest goes to radars. That's right. Oh, I got rid of the other satellite thing. That's right. Yeah, and radars and satellite and these things, whatever the hell they're called. Purple still looks sad though. I don't know if it'll ever catch up. Oh, it sort of is actually. Oh no, it's backing up. I should see it here shortly. Backing up hype. Where is it? No, it's still in the underground, I think. But yeah, gaining back pressure. That is good. Is there any more gonna gain? Yep, the other lane's gaining back pressure. So that's very good. It hasn't done that in ages. I haven't had all the lanes back up of science packs in a very, very long time. So that's 2 good things today. Got the Mega Junction version 2 in, and all the science is running properly. And this thing's probably finally almost gone. Just noticed on Snow 19. Yeah. Oh, up here's a bit of a jam. Yeah, see, 2 sneak across while 2 move forward. So it means that basically no one gets a look in over here. Oh, there you go. Back pressure. That's working its way back. It should start changing the side loading to the other side. Yeah, once it backs up in here. I'm just keen to see the thing fully back up. I want to see it. Oh. Furnaces... No, it's not going to happen now. Furnaces are dead. Look at that. So it should be 1.2k. I think it just ran out of steel. Yep. See, it ran out of steel. Aww. 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 So close. Oh well. Had its chance. Had its brief moment running at full speed. What should we steal? It's not getting enough iron ore. If only I move steel over. I need to do the 416s. Realistically. For 412s? No, for 412s it needs to be... Was it 4... Oh, it could be 412 actually. Let me think. 1, 2, 3... Yeah, 4... It could be 4.8 even. Not that there's much point. It could be 2... I don't like 2.8s. 16's better, because it's a divisible number. More faster steel. I need a more faster just ore coming in. I don't think the 2.8s are cutting it anymore. Or I need to add a 5th train to each outpost. Which is... I don't know. Maybe I will do that. Admittedly, I don't really want to change the trains from 2.8s, because I've changed it so many times. See, the military packs, I do laser turret damage anyway, and artillery damage. Damage and shooting speed. Was it? No, range. Yeah, so, and I want all 7 packs running. Adding more trains is always the solution. Sure. Well, it was originally 242, and then I redid it to 363, and then I redid it again to 282. So I know I like changing things, but I do have limits. Like, there's only so many times I can change it before I get tired of it. Yeah, trains line up. It's actually double stacking this one. It is getting busy there though. 1, 2s. Oh. Anyway, I was gonna leave it there, because I need to go to bed and there's probably more of the Earth map tomorrow.